David Benavidez, Demetrius Andrade, both men are undefeated.
You ready?
Who is going to remain perfect and walk out of this ring as the WBC Super Middleweight Champion of the World? Big right hand to start. Here at 168 pounds, started his career at 154. A right hook to the body, digging it with venomous intentions is Andrade, but answering back with a body shot of his own is Benavidez. 5 years later, won his first world championship. Right hand are a bit harsh in the fact that they don't believe he can do well against. Here's a guy who is a southpaw. There's a right hand that connected for Benavidez. And Benavidez said, yeah, I want to test myself against the world's best. And Andrade is tricky and awkward with this massive opportunity in front of him. A matchup that, if he's successful and victorious, could change his life. There's a right hook as Benavidez came forward. Counter right hook for Andrade.
Listen for that bell, gentlemen. Listen for the bell.
Benavidez is absolutely massive. It still astounds me how he makes. And they end with a flurry for 12. It is for David Benavidez' interim WBC Super Middleweight Championship of the World. Combination there to begin the Andrade contingency. Loved what they saw. And Andrade is unorthodox and he throws punches. Good shot, good work here by Demetrius Andrade. 4 or 5 punch combination that we saw. Again, Thomas Taylor telling these guys, hey, do not be pushing the head down of your opponent. His pure boxing ability and not be the one. There's a left that connected for Andrade to be the one to try to be aggressive and put your body on Benavidez and make it at times an inside fight.
Listen for the bell, gentlemen.
There's a right hand connecting for Benavidez, but for Benavidez, all it takes is one big punch and it could change the trajectory of the fight. And it's Demetrius Andrade was shot to the abdomen by Andrade. Another one. Now Benavidez plodding forward. There's a right to the body. Andrade unloading a combination. Benavidez using that jab as a rangefinder inside the ring. A left hook to the body by Benavidez. And the thing is, it's one thing to think, it's one thing to draw it up, it's another thing to execute it. We're just over the midway point. It's not just Andrade from the outside. Prolonged offense. Now Benavidez coming on. That left hook digging to the body of Andrade. Now right hand smashing into the face of Andrade. And now here's that offense that we were expecting from the monster in David Benavidez. Big right hand from the outside. Final moments of the third. The action is intensifying. And Andrade looking for a flurry at the end here in round number 3. David Benavidez defending his championship against Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade. 4th round. We continue the 4th round. An inadvertent shot below the belt. There's a right hand to the body by upstairs by Benavidez. Goes to the body as well. If you're Benavidez, you need to start to throw combinations and become more offensive. And try to impose your will against a guy who's smaller than you. And you are of the mindset, let me see if he can handle my firepower. Benavidez has thrown at him. And Andrade's punches don't seem to have as much steam on them as they did in the first couple of rounds. That's just from my observation here at ringside. There's a right to the body by Benavidez, and Benavidez, the proverbial mentality, attack the body and the head will fall. Under a minute left in the 4th. Another right hand to the body by Benavidez, and you could tell that those punches are happening. It is something, especially at this World Championship level, it is mightily impressive. There's a left hook to the body by Benavidez. Digging shot, beautiful placement that we are witnessing by the champion in Benavidez. Big right hand, and down goes Andrade. That ends the fourth, and business has picked up in a big way here in Las Vegas. The fifth round, and Benavidez starting strong. The fans, many of them on their feet, sensing that the end could be near. Right uppercut by Benavidez, and what a statement that would be for David Benavidez to not only be the first guy. Big right hand by Benavidez. Andrade still hurt. The big power punches are coming out with a higher frequency. A left for Benavidez, and has something left if it indeed continues to go on. Big shots now by Benavidez. A left hook to the body, and the hand speed of Benavidez is starting to be showcased. Big left hook on the ear. Andrade's hurt. Andrade is in serious trouble, and it's only getting worse for the Providence, Rhode Island native. A left hook to the body. It seems only a matter of time. Under a minute left here in the fifth, but back comes Andrade. Body punches for Benavidez. Andrade's right eye swelling considerably right now. Big overhand right. What an uppercut. Look at this work rate by David Benavidez. This is beautiful violence that we are seeing being exhibited by the monster. Big right hand. How Andrade is still. Blood is on the left bicep of Benavidez as Andrade continues to try to remain in the fight, and Andrade getting hammered, and that ends the round. Oh my goodness, Andrade is tougher than a $2 steak. What a performance so far. Compliments of David Benavidez. And Chanza si se puede, which says yes we can. That translates to yes we can, because they're trying to will Benavidez to get the stoppage. Big, a crushing right hand. The punch placement of Benavidez, there's a big right hand, has done this to Demetrius Andrade, or has put him in any sort of peril ever in his career. But Benavidez is doing that, and he's starting to hammer away and continue this non-stop attack on the Providence, Rhode Island native. Who is a natural super middleweight. He started his career at 154, then went up to 160, and now here in his second time appearing. But Andrade still. And some working now by Andrade as he goes to the body. And also Benavidez, 9 years younger than that of Demetrius Andrade. A left hook that knocked out the mouthpiece of Andrade, but Andrade fights on. A left that landed by Benavidez. Andrade going backwards. Can Benavidez get the finish here with less than 20 seconds to go in the sixth? A left by Benavidez. Time being called. The mouthpiece goes in, and I think you got to take a long look at Andrade in between rounds. Big right hand by Benavidez. But Benavidez, the younger, fresher, hungrier of the two. That ends the sixth, and Andrade is in a world of trouble.
Guys, I'm not going to watch that again, all right?
Do it. Stop.
And the fight is over. A correct move and a sixth round stoppage for David Benavidez as he embraces with his father. Well, what a performance by David Benavidez.